First of all, I'm really honored to be here. It's a pleasure. And today, what I would like to share with you, it's our own vision and currently what we are working on at Artificial Rome, which is the company in which I'm taking the lead on the user experience. So I will speak a little about design point of view, but also on technical point of view, because I think there are two parts that go together, and they are the key moment to create an awesome experience, especially in this growing platform, which are the Metaverse platforms. So, first of all, regarding Artificial Rome, we are a company that is experimenting the Metaverse since a long time. So our founder, when the group, in way before 1999, they started already exploring this new platform in the way of, okay, it was not what we meant today, so this new level of web platform in which people meet, but it was already something in which, an experimentation where people were going and trying to group together, having also somehow virtual representation of themselves. And in 1999, it was already an early moment, so already Artificial Rome was trying to develop its point of view on how a human will look like in another reality, in which form. And of course, this thing evolved and changed much because the technology was pretty early. But this doesn't mean that there were space for creating something innovative. So I have some use case with us. So talking about the past, one very nice project from the past was a game creating in AR, but also in physical, the physical world, so playable in a space in which people were able to create their own track for racing a car, a Kia car, and then play together with people. So why it's connected to the metaverse? Even if it looks like a game, it was an early stage of experimentation for pushing people together in a digital space created by someone else and shared by someone else. So metaverse, in my opinion, have many naming, many definitions, but it should be fundamentally based on the fact that people come together to experience something. And this was a very early experimentation where people were grouping, creating something, and then playing this incredible track made by the user. So already in the early stage in Artificial Rome, we were trying to push stuff created by people. So also a very important thing is the metaverse should not created only by designers, but there should be always a fundamental part in which people put together their own experience and share with others. And this is like an example of how, for instance, a track was looking like together at the end. And of course, it was playable also in real life because it was an extension and another approach on how it might look like when the digital melt with the real aspect of reality. And this then grew. There were like other projects in between, and another project that it's containable into the metaverse experience. It's a project for the anniversary of Bauhaus, so it's the Totalitanz Theater. And this was another metaverse experience in which people were put inside a tower in virtual reality, and inside this space they were experiencing choreography based on the move of Bauhaus heritage, and they were really going deep in the form of avatars and seeing other people together in the same space and together experiencing a beautiful choreography together. So again, even before Meta announced this, the Artificial Rome, we were really trying to involve people more and not like just put the visitor in front of a passive space, in front of the laptop, in front of 2D or maybe 3D rich platform, but experiencing things passively. We wanted people to go inside and have a grasp of another level of reality. And this was like a nice example because for the first time, people were put in the action of the choreography like you were really close by the dancer. And of course, people were seeing other dancers that we develop using again Bauhaus model of the costumes, but also the participants were able to choose their form as an avatar. So you were not alone experiencing something, but together with other people. And here, some other example, of course. And then these developed and exploded during the pandemic, because the pandemic brought us, unfortunately, alone in our homes, and also our project changed a lot. And it changed in unusual approaches, because, of course, people wanted to meet to have fun, like the other platform that we have seen, in which people go and dance, and people go and chat together. But of course, people have also to work together, and it was a huge problem because there was no physical space where to meet. So we need also to think about that the metaverse is not only a place to have fun, but it can be a potential place in which people learn together. So with me today, I have an example of a space in which people working for Mercedes, so the design part of Mercedes, are developing stuff together and having inspiration in the metaverse. So this project, it's about a virtual space in which people access through VR, and they can see the different material for the car and also the showroom. And people are able to enter this showroom virtually and explore virtually all the material, and also apply material to a room in which they can showcase the cars. So again, a very different approach on what we think it's metaverse, but it's something that shouldn't be passed away. People are not only in the metaverse to have fun, they are also there to maybe learn together and share together their opinion and thoughts. And from there, there was a huge event also, apart from Meta announcement, which was the release of Unreal 5 engine. And of course, we jumped in the train. And we, one thing that we immediately wanted to try was to, put a high level of quality for the metaverse. Because, of course, we are coming from a huge heritage of people interested in gaming. So we know the old platform like real life and The Sims. So we are people that already know a lot about technology and design, and we wanted to try to push the limit of this engine for translating nowadays. So this was one of our early projects for Polestar, and we use Unreal 5 engine to try to create something in a metaverse space that it's accessible from every device, that has a huge quality. So and a very nice accessibility to explore the material of the object. So returning back to the conversation about why people access metaverse, a nice example that we explored during Polestar, the Polestar project, was to how we managed to insert in a new level of reality these objects that were made with engines that were able to reach a very, very level of reality, very good level of reality, similar to real life elements. So until the point that there was no need to go and see a real car, because you were able to see almost a real car in front of you from home, from the sofa. And all of this experimentation pushed us to the final, our final outcome of this journey, very quick journey. So after experimenting, of course, with a lot of platform, we tried, we work in Unity, we work in Unreal, and after a while, we decided to also try our own experimentation on the platform, Metaverse platform, and we create open platform that is adaptable to any occasion. So it's called Soil, and it's our enclave in the metaverse. So while everybody's exploring these new environments, we also push it and try to imagine what are the main core elements that we would like to include. So we were trying to really push the limit on how people access. People can fly, maybe. People can communicate in a natural way via voice chat or gesture. So we try to replicate using the engine Unreal 5, our level of reality, and push it to the next limit. So including things that people won't be able to do in reality. So like, again, for instance, watching a football match as you are part of the player, like scoring a goal, or also like getting close to a singer while he sings in stage. So this is like currently what we are experimenting. Of course, it will take ages to explain everything, but I hope I gave a little glimpse on this journey until now.
Yes, I know it's a very short journey, so to speak, in the metaverse. Thank you so much. Super interesting. I have a couple of questions for you, but I need to tell the audience they also may have some questions. And you go to menti.com, and this time you make the code 62260856. I hope this is also going to be into the chat or somewhere so that you can really go there. I repeat, menti.com 62260856, and then you can go to F&A, Fragen und Antworten in German, right? Q&A, but in German. And I think it is like unten rechts, das solltet ihr auch nochmal da finden. And yes, so let me maybe ask you a question. Why actually artificial Rome?
Why? Because first of all, we give a lot of importance on design. So our, like, as you might see, our high stake is like good quality, and also a lot of experimentation on how people will perceive design-wise the things. Design-wise and technical-wise. So we're really trying to make everything accessible for any kind of device. I have also, the next slide was exactly that one.
Okay.
In terms of, we really try to extend this usability to everybody, because it shouldn't be that, if you live in a place and you don't have a proper laptop, you're unable to enter, or you will be slowed down.
Yes.
So we are really trying to use the technology and that allow people to do this.
Okay, and I have a question for you, which is, will the metaverse be more relevant for companies or more for entertainment of customers?
Both, but in a very different way. Again, as I said, I think they should really think about the use case that they want to explore. For brands, it's very important to access this in a good way. Brand should not go there and say, let's replicate reality, put a card there, and that's it. That's the metaverse. It should be really involving people emotionally, give something extra to be there. Otherwise, people will just go in a showroom. And for the other side, for the consumer, this will be a open white canvas in which people will have the opportunity to go crazy. And that's what we should do as designer and developers. Like, try to push the limit, try to push everything that we can, like creating avatars that are not like humans, or make people experience physics in a different way. So that's what it's our stakes and our core research, actually.
Absolutely. I think it's difficult to top this, like push it to the next level. That's really what we want to reach, or never reach, actually. It will always be ahead of us, right? Thank you so much for your presentation, Giulia. And I'll let you go back in our own metaverse here in our studio in Kreuzberg. And we're going to go further here